troubleshooting now that you know how to identify and remove threats. Let's move into software troubleshooting. This is where you'll diagnose application failures, OS errors, startup issues, and performance problems. The upcoming slides will help you match symptoms to solutions quickly and confidently. Part 3. Software Troubleshooting, Domain 3.0. 3.1 Windows Operating System Troubleshooting. Resolving Windows OS instability requires isolating software conflicts, corrupted system subsystems, or boot configuration faults. Boot failures and startup recovery. Missing boot files. Errors indicating missing NTLDR, bootmgr, or a corrupted BCD, boot configuration data. Mean the BIOS/UEFI firmware handed control to the storage drive, but the OS loader files are damaged. Technicians must boot into the Windows recovery environment, WinRE, and execute bootrec/rebuild. Continuous reboots, often triggered by a critical system error occurring immediately after kernel initialization. Forcing the system into safe mode prevents non-essential drivers and startup applications from executing, allowing the technician to perform driver rollbacks or run a system restore point. Operating system sluggishness and performance drops. Resource depletion. High CPU or RAM utilization profiles are diagnosed via Task Manager, taskmanager.exe. If a single process uses excessive resources, use ntask to kill the thread. Startup bloat. The Startup tab within Task Manager, or msconfig in legacy Windows, allows technicians to disable unnecessary background applications that launch at boot time, lowering startup times and clearing volatile memory. Disk fragmentation. Mechanical hard drives exhibit severe read/write slowdowns over time due to file fragmentation. Running the defragment and optimize drives utility consolidates storage blocks to speed up file access. Note: solid-state drives, SSDs, must never be defragmented. Instead, Windows sends trim commands to optimize NAND cells without causing mechanical wear. Profile and application errors. Corrupted user profiles. If a user logs in and encounters a blank desktop or a temporary profile loaded notification, the local user profile registry keys are corrupted. To resolve, create a new local user account and manually copy the data folders, documents, desktop, etc. from the old user directory under C:\users\grave accent into the new account repository. Missing DLL errors. Dynamic link libraries, .dll, contain shared code components used by multiple applications. If an app crashes due to a missing DLL, the file must be re-registered using the command regs for32 filename.dll, where the host application must be uninstalled and reinstalled to replace the binary. 3.2 Malware detection and resolution. Technicians must systematically execute the standard 7-step CompTIA malware remediation methodology in exact sequence when a system exhibits signs of compromise, e.g., browser redirects, fake security alerts, rapid file encryption. 1. Investigate and identify malware symptoms. Notice anomalous behaviors like hijacked browser search engines, unauthorized pop-up windows, altered system files, or disabled security software. 2. Quarantine the infected system. Immediately sever all active network connections by unplugging physical Ethernet cables and disconnecting from corporate Wi-Fi. This stops the malware from propagating horizontally across the local network and cuts off connection paths to remote command and control C2 servers. 3. Disable system restore. Turn off the system protection feature within Windows. Many modern malware strains copy their payloads into system restore points. Leaving this option enabled risks a technician accidentally reinfecting the machine during a system recovery operation. 4. Remediate infected systems. Update anti-malware engines and signature definition tables to ensure the latest threats are recognized. Scan and remove malware using specialized tools. If the malware active thread blocks security software from launching, boot the system into safe mode with networking or use a pre-boot WinPE optical/USB scan environment to bypass the host OS completely. 5. Schedule scans and run updates. Configure automated daily or weekly anti-malware sweeps inside Task Scheduler, and deploy all pending OS patches via Windows Update to close the security vulnerabilities exploited by the malware. 6. Enable System Restore. Re-enable the System Protection subsystem and generate a completely fresh, uninfected baseline restore point. 7. Educate the end user. Conduct brief training with the user on safe web habits, identifying phishing indicators, avoiding unauthorized web links, and handling unexpected file attachments. 3.3 Mobile Application and OS Troubleshooting. Mobile device troubleshooting focuses on app stability, battery health, and logical sync profiles across Android and iOS platforms. Application crashing and freezes. Software isolation. If a specific mobile app freezes or closes abruptly, clear the application cache on Android to purge corrupted transit files. If the behavior continues, force stop the application through system settings. Verify the app is fully updated via the Google Play Store or Apple App Store, or perform a full uninstall/reinstall cycle. Storage capacity and memory constraints. System slowdowns. Low physical storage availability on a mobile unit degrades operational performance. Technicians should inspect local space allocation menus, offload media libraries to cloud environments, and uninstall and use software packages to restore baseline performance metrics. Decentralized synchronization errors. Connectivity verification. If a mobile unit stops updating emails, calendars, or contact details, verify the underlying transport layer is active. Ensure airplane mode is turned off and cell/Wi-Fi signals are functional. Next, re-authenticate the account profile settings to verify credentials haven't expired, or adjust synchronization frequency configurations from push to manual pull data models. Domain 3.0 Mini Summary. Use bootrec/rebuild inside WinRE to fix missing bootloader or BCD initialization failures. Safe mode boots Windows with an absolute minimal set of drivers, allowing technicians to diagnose and resolve software conflicts. Never run defragmentation processes on solid-state drives, SSDs. Optimize them using standard trim operations instead. The malware remediation path is a strict 7-step process. Isolating the system by pulling its network connection is step 2. Disabling system restore during malware remediation prevents malicious code from saving copies of itself in system backup histories. Before we continue to Domain 9, let's do a review of what we just covered in Domain 8 with a short quiz. Question 1. A Windows PC won't boot to the desktop. It may show a blue screen or restart. What's the first troubleshooting approach? A. Reinstall Windows immediately. B. Gather symptoms and check for recent changes/error messages. C. Format the storage drive. D. Disable secure boot. Correct answer. B. Gather symptoms and check for recent changes or error messages. Explanation. Collecting the exact symptoms and any error codes guides the next steps instead of guessing. Question 2. How should you respond if a user reports unexpected pop-ups and browser redirects on Windows? A. Ignore it and clear cookies only. B. Run reputable malware or virus scanning and remove detected threats. C. Install a random ad blocker from an unknown site. D. Turn off security updates permanently. Correct answer. B. Run reputable malware or virus scanning and remove detected threats. Explanation. Redirects and pop-ups are common signs of malware or adware, so scanning and removal is the proper response. Question 3. Windows won't connect to a known Wi-Fi network. Password is correct. What is a good troubleshooting step? A. Delete and reinstall RAM. B. Forget the network and reconnect. Then check IP and DNS settings. C. Replace the motherboard. D. Unplug the monitor. Correct answer. B. Forget the network and reconnect. Then check IP and DNS settings. Explanation. This isolates whether the issue is specific to the saved profile or to current network configuration. Question 4. A mobile app keeps crashing right after opening. What should you try first? A. Update the app and restart the device. B. Wipe the entire phone's storage. C. Disable the network hardware permanently. D. Replace the SIM card and do nothing else. Correct answer. A. Update the app and restart the device. Explanation. Many crashes are caused by bugs in older versions or temporary system app states that restart can clear. Question 5. A phone shows storage full, but the user can't find large files. What's the best troubleshooting action first? A. Remove the phone battery. B. Check app storage and cleanup recommendations and clear app caches where appropriate. C. Turn off OS updates forever. D. Reinstall the motherboard firmware. Correct answer. B. Check app storage/cleanup recommendations and clear app caches where appropriate. Explanation. App data and caches are common causes of full storage, so cleaning those is usually the quickest fix. Operational procedures with the technical troubleshooting covered. We'll finish Core 2 with operational procedures.